Welcome to FPLcrisp. In today's video, we'll be looking at our transfer thoughts heading into Gameweek 11. Gameweek 10 is looking very interesting as it stands. We've seen a couple of brilliancy, especially from Cancelo. As at the time of recording, the game between Arsenal and Liverpool is ongoing and we've seen a goal already. It's a very interesting lineup heading into the Gameweek 11. We see three of our defenders along with our goalkeeper, all with away fixtures, and Newcastle have been playing good football for some time now. Hopefully, that can continue and translate to their defensive games in terms of keeping clean sheets. Trippier is an interesting one. We know what Trippier is capable of heading into the game week. Attacking wise, he's very brilliant. A lot of crosses into the box and being on corner duty along with free kick duty is a very interesting one in terms of attacking returns for the English fullback. Also, we see Cancelo. Cancelo was amazing in the game week 10, where he scored a goal, assist, and a clean sheet, and backed all three bonus points in the game week. His game against Liverpool is going to be a more difficult one, although it seems Liverpool has not been in their best form of recent. So that could well translate into the player grabbing a couple of returns for us. James Madison is also in our team, who faces Crystal Palace in a home fixture. In Madison's last fixture at home, we did see him come out with 18 points, 2 goals, and an assist. And also, seeing that Crystal Palace has just played 2 away games this season in which they've conceded 5 goals, could actually be a plus for the Leicester City man. Rashford is also in the team. Playing Newcastle at home may be a bit of a tricky fixture for him, but his ability to run in behind defense is going to be a plus on his behalf. He has an expected goal involvement per 90 of 0.50. Hopefully, he can grab one or two against Newcastle, who has conceded goals in each of their last 3 games. Next up with Reza, great fixtures upcoming. Hasn't really done much to merit his place in the team so far, although still has a couple of good fixtures coming his way. And his game against Leicester, we know Leicester are a team who lack defensive capabilities, so it can be the game where he begins to shine once more. Also, being on penalty duties is an added advantage. Erling Haaland once again, a fixture against Liverpool might probably be the toughest game he will play so far this season. However, he's set to stay in the team despite having a blank game week 12. He could easily stay on the bench in that game week. And this game against Liverpool is very tough to decide if he should wear the captain's armband. Although having Harry Kane in our team gives us a better alternative, having Kane as our captain this game week. Kane faces Everton in an home fixture. Everton has been the best defensive team so far in the Premier League. However, playing an opponent like Tottenham with Harry Kane, who has been brilliant so far this season, only second in points in the FPL to Erling Haaland, means he has a very good chance getting a couple of returns for us against Everton. Now, a quick look at our transfer thoughts heading into the game week. First person on our mind to leave the team is Mitrovic. Mitrovic did not feature in the game week 10. We were also unable to hear news about his return in the early press conference held by his coach. However, with his price and no returns in the past couple of games, it may be time to take him out of the team. And two possible replacements are Ivan Toney and Dominic Solanke. Ivan Toney's next 5 games have a difficult rating of 3 and 2, and may be great fixtures for him to find a goal or two. Being on penalty duties is one which is also an added advantage, and in his last game against Newcastle, he did come off with a goal in the game. Dominic Solanke got the 2 assists in his team comeback victory in the weekend. Being a budget attacker is really not a bad thing considering the fixtures in his next couple of games. Games against Fulham, Southampton, West Ham are not terrible fixtures for the Bournemouth man. Also, the next person on our list is Patterson. Patterson has had injury for a couple of weeks now and he's set to be on the sidelines until October 29th. And possible cheap budget replacements includes Tyrone Mings and Anderson. Now, the idea behind this is in case you are planning on having a player who probably will be on your bench, is not really going to be serving much purpose on the team. So one may be leaning against making such a move at this time until probably there is freedom to make one or two transfers. Also, we do see Nick Pope as an alternative to leave the team. Nick Pope has not performed up to par since we got him into our team. The idea was by now would have gotten us a clean sheet or two. However, since entering the team, he has failed to record any clean sheets, conceding mostly one goals in each of those games. And possible replacements are Gliota and Ariza Balaga. The Crystal Palace man, for starters, is one who has good fixtures in his next couple of games. According to game difficulty rating by the Fantasy Premier League, Crystal Palace has the easiest run of fixtures till the World Cup, and that could be an added advantage to keeping the Crystal Palace man in our team. Ariza Balaga is also an alternative who has been featuring in more games since Graham Potter became coach at Chelsea FC. His game against Wolves, we did see him keep a clean sheet, and which is a good start heading into the Potter period, which could also mean more game time for him. However, for now, I think the more pressing transfer to be made would be probably Mitrovic. However, for now, no transfer has been made. Do stick around for more videos during the preparation heading into Game Week 11 to know more. Do also subscribe and don't forget to like this video. For now, goodbye from us at FPLcrisp.